right, all right. All right, tonight I want you to think about yourself. Think about how you talk to yourself, treat yourself, spoil yourself. Ta Think about how you actually, on a daily basis, how you respect yourself. All of those things combined makes up who you are. I talked a couple of Bible studies ago about the character of a man, the character that's in you, the character that has developed into you. What makes you who you are? And everything about yourself is part of how you talk to yourself. So tonight we're going to talk to yourself. That's the message tonight. Talk to yourself. Talking to yourself that means I want to know exactly how you feel and express yourself to yourself, because that shows how you carry yourself. Talking to yourself is vitally important. The way you talk to yourself is just as important as you're talking to a person, because you are a person. You are the most important and powerful force in your life. Sometimes we be talking, a lot of times when you're talking to children, when you are introducing a new game or introducing a new character, they often portray that character either as the opposite of their personality or their personality. And a lot of times if they're very withdrawn, they'll be the very forceful character. But here today, I want you to begin to talk to yourself and remind yourself who God created you to be. The words that come out of your mouth, the thoughts that you entertain in your mind, the visions that you have, that you hold in your heart, they create your life experience. Me and my husband can have the same experience, have the same thing. I was at the same place at the same time, and we walk away with a different interpretation of what happened only because based on my past or based on his past is how we have interpreted some things that occurred. And I'll tell him all the time, he said, didn't you see such and such? No, I didn't. I said, that went completely over my head. When she said such and such, I ain't even hear. It went right over my head. I disregarded that comment. It didn't bother me. That's part of my personality. I talk to myself enough that when someone says, girl, that's ugly, I don't like that, that could be, girl, I would have, I'm comfortable enough and talk to myself enough to know this is what I like. I'm all right with it. And if I'm all right with it, I'm going to work with it. And now if I want to change it and alternate, that's another story. But the bottom line is I'm comfortable enough to who God created me to be that I can walk in it, talk in it, and be all right with it. If you are not passionate about who you are, anybody can give you a new identity. God is waiting for you to realize that you are the architect of your own life. You are the builder, you are the creator of the things that surround you. God has already put in you everything that you need to carry out the mission he's given to you here on this earth. A lot of times me and my husband were watching a movie and he'll say, you know what, I couldn't have lived back in that time. I couldn't have did this in this time. But you know what? If you had been created for that time, your mind would have been a different mindset. So today we're talking about talking to yourself so your mindset will be able to get you where you need to go. Let's start off tonight with Romans 12:2.